Welcome to Bulldog News Now. I'm Kira McGowan, and here's what you need to know. South Carolina and the world are still reacting to the tragic death of Angie Stone. On Saturday, March 1st, famous singer and songwriter Angie Stone passed away at 63 years old. Ms. Stone was involved in a car accident that involved 9 other passengers. She was the only fatality. Ms. Stone was born and raised in Columbia, South Carolina, and is known for her songs such as Brother, No More Rain, and the popular TV Girlfriends theme song. BNN's Summer Gray spoke to students and faculty members in their reaction to her death.
So no, I don't know who Angie Stone is, but I'm pretty sure she makes good music, and it's sad that she died.
Yeah, as far as Angie Stone, I didn't know her, but I've heard several of her music, and I always knew when it was Angie playing on the radio, because her voice is distinct. And I think I got a better understanding, or just kind of felt that I kind of knew her more when she had the reality show, which I felt kind of showed her in a negative light, but she still had a genuine sweet spirit about her. But like I said, I think one of my favorite song would be, I think, Brother. So everything, and all her songs to me was more like a soul centric. I don't even know if that's a terminology, but it all to me had meaning. One thing I do or did like about her is the fact that she was able to date D'Angelo at the time, because he was fine. And I know she had a child by him. And I remember like years ago, before I even knew she was from here, things was just swirling around Angie Stone. It seemed like at some point it was a rumor, I don't know how true it was, that her daughter went here. That I never tried to go and verify, but of course, like I said, because I never verified it, I don't know, it's still considered a rumor. But she's definitely going to be missed. And from my understanding, I think she was still singing and possibly doing shows and concerts and things of that nature. And I always thought she was a beautiful, beautiful lady. And I thought that she aged well. But like I said, to me, she just seemed like she had an older spirit about her. And it wasn't so much because she was an older woman, but I just felt that she was just definitely wise beyond her age. And she sung the truth.
SC State is officially on spring break. Before leaving campus, BNN's DeAndre Brown asked students how do they plan to spend their time away from the university.
As spring break slowly approaches at South Carolina State University, I had a chance to converse with multiple students to get their plans for spring break. And even those who don't have any plans, I asked them if they were to travel, would they decide to travel by vehicle or by aircraft? Here's what some had to say.
Me and my family, we're going to fly to Houston just to kind of experience the city, experience the culture down there, try the food, see the different sights and everything.
I'm going back home, and he's coming with me.
I plan on spending some family time with my family, getting a tattoo, just living life.
Really just being at the crib, going to hoop a little bit, ain't doing too much traveling.
Working, just hanging out with a little bit of family.
Right now, there's a very negative stigma around flying, but according to recent data from the International Air Transport Association, despite recent high-profile crashes, the number of flight purchases has not significantly decreased. I got the students' opinions on what they feel or how they feel about flying. Here's what they had to say.
We're flying.
What makes you so comfortable to fly?
Because God got me. If God don't got me, I don't know who do.
Absolutely not. I would drive.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Scared of planes right now.
Right.
By the certain circumstances I've been seeing in the world now, I'm gonna drive. I think that'll be the better option right now. Too many plane crashes, and I don't play that.
I'd probably drive, considering all the things that's going on with like the flights and stuff like that.
I drive. I like the adventure.
It's clear that the recent high-profile plane crashes has significantly impacted the students' plans for spring break. DeAndre Brown, BNN, signing out.
We hope students enjoy and stay safe. Classes at SC State resume on Monday, March 17th. During a joint session of the Congress, President Donald Trump addressed the nation in a nearly hour-long speech. He talked about his accomplishments and agenda for the upcoming months. His speech wasn't without controversy and division. For one, Democratic Congressman Al Green was escorted out of the chambers after interrupting the president's speech. As the speech continued, more Democratic lawmakers walked out and held up signs signaling their disapprove of the president's speech. The speech was loaded with many topics such as immigration, the need to take over the country of Greenland, the elimination of diversity, equality, and inclusion on the federal level, and saving taxpayers' money by firing workers and dissolving departments. DJ Daniel was in the crowd to hear the president speak. He was the president's guest and a survivor of cancer.
His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer. He was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago. Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer, actually a number of times. The police love him, the police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
From signing several executive orders to rounding up immigrants to firing thousands of federal workers, President Trump has caused quite a shakeup on the federal level. After the joint speech, we asked students their grade card on the current administration. BNN's Ariana Pender has this report.
Today's question is, what do you rate the current administration?
By letter grade, I rate the current administration a D. I say a D because it's not in its best state right now, and the way it's working right now is benefiting people, but it's not benefiting who it needs to be. It's benefiting the higher class people. It's not benefiting the mid class, the lower class, or anything like that. And that's what we really need to focus on as a whole. So that's why I rated a D.
For our presidential administration, I would give it a C-. I feel like a lot of stuff has been drastic. It's been a lot of changes, a lot of freezing of different important grants and scholarships that are needed for any college student right now. It's pivotal that we get out here and educate ourselves and stop being ignorant. I feel like our president is just taking irrational decisions and trying to benefit higher classes or his persona. And I feel like we need to get out there and stand up for ourselves and our voices. Thank you so much.
So I give the presidential cabinet probably like a D, because I feel like some of the decisions that they're making isn't justifying what the people need in the world today. So I most definitely give them a D.
While some strongly oppose, some felt indifferent.
I rated honestly a F-, simply because of the fact that, it's a lot of stuff that's going on in society and with Trump and all that stuff, and he got some things that I feel like he is doing right, and other things he's just doing completely wrong, like potentially might go to war because of him. And he's wearing, well, actually I do agree with the sexuality stuff, with the banning all that stuff, because I feel like as a kid you shouldn't be worrying about if you should be Barbie or Ken.
The president, our current president, chief and commander, I give him a C, a D. I understand that you could either be the good guy or the guy that ends up saving a lot of people.
This is Ariana Pender signing out.
It's been about 5 months since Zendens have opened across campus, and students seem to put them to good use. SC State's Zenden is a place for the Bulldog community to unwind and relax. One of 3 Zendens is located in Moss Hall on the first floor of room 102. Recently, they added massage chairs for the students for them to be more relaxed. Students who utilized the Zenden said that after a long day of ripping and running, they would go to the Zenden to help them unwind.
It's a wonderful place to go whenever you're stressed out and kind of melt out. Studying the Zenden is a pleasure. And I couldn't ask for a better space to just zen out.
As a student, especially if you do a lot on campus and you're very active, and you do a lot of ripping and running, honestly, so it can really help me unwind. Like currently I'm sitting in the massage chair, so it's really helping me out with the relaxation and everything, and just taking a moment filled with mindfulness and everything. So yes, I'm very thankful for this that we have.
With the chairs, the massage chairs, and the quiet music, and we always have like soft music playing with the board, and like just the lights dimmed a little bit so it can relieve stress and make you feel at home.
If you have nowhere to go and you just want to relax, come on out to the Zenden and get your relaxation on. The one in Moss Hall is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The numbers are in, and 1896 State was a great success. SC State raised over $45,000 and received over 400 gifts. The annual Day of Giving started on last Monday and ended on Tuesday. Dr. John Lee in the Office of Institutional Advancement thanks all of those who participated in the fundraiser. A big congratulations goes to the SC State men's basketball team for winning their last home game of the season against North Carolina Central University. The team is sharing the MEAC regular season title with Norfolk State. So they're heading to Virginia during spring break to play in the MEAC basketball tournament. We wish the Bulldogs the best of luck.
I'm Alicia Simmons with your Underground Report. Are you someone who binge-watched Season 1 of Tyler Perry Beauty in Black? Well, good news. You can now watch Season 2 of Beauty in Black on Netflix. The season will release on March 6th with a total of 16 episodes. Famous actor and comedian Kevin Hart has a new series coming to BET Plus about his upbringing as a child. The animated comedy series is called Lil' Kev. You can watch it exclusively on BET Plus with a paid subscription. Winning an Oscar is amazing for anyone, but to make history is another. Paul Tazwell wins Oscar for Best Costume Design for the movie musical sensation Wicked. The accomplishment sets him to be the first Black man to win the award. I'm Alicia Simmons. That's your Underground Report.
Now to what's trending. Started in May, the phone and video service known as Skype will go away. The Microsoft app, made popular in the 2000s, is shutting down after being the go-to service when making free video calls worldwide. Before Zoom, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams, there was Skype. Now, there are so many other options to making similar calls, leading to less usage. Microsoft is planning to make a free version of Teams to replace the app. I'm Kira McGowan, and that's what you need to know. Enjoy the rest of your day.